Imagine if all attorneys were cost-effective, problem-solving peacemakers. Cost-effective, problem solvers, and peacemakers. Just imagine. Now, I want to say first, many attorneys are. And attorneys get a bad rap. And I want to, on behalf of my brethren, most of us are cost-effective, problem-solving peacemakers. We get it. That's our job, to help people get through difficult times in their lives in a cost-effective, results-oriented, future-looking manner. So, some are not, and I want to make sure those listening to this video understand that that's what you're entitled to when you hire a professional, an attorney, an accountant, a therapist. You're entitled to cost-effective, problem-solving peacemaking. Okay, cost-effective. What's cost-effective? I charge a high hourly rate, okay? And I want people to know that just because an attorney charges a higher hourly rate than another attorney doesn't mean that that attorney is not more cost-effective. When I charged $150 an hour for the work I now charge $450 an hour, it took me at least 3 times longer to do. The experience I have now, the knowledge, I'd like to think, reputation I've developed in the last 30 plus years with the judges and my adversaries has made me a more effective lawyer. I can get things done quicker, easier, and in hopefully a child-centered, client-centered manner. Cost-effective, number one. It's not about the cash flow of the law firm. It's about the lawyer caring more about the cash flow of their client. And make sure when you hire a lawyer that you understand that you're in control of what the lawyer does and does not do. You want the lawyer to utilize their knowledge and expertise, not necessarily to do cookie cutter what everyone else does, but to cost effectively solve the problem. So number 2, problem solver. Here's what a problem solver does. A problem solver meets and actively listens to the person they're trying to help, empathizes with that person, and then uses their years of education and experience to hopefully help that person solve a problem in their lives. Not come off as the brilliant lawyer or help their own reputation with the judges and the other lawyers, to solve a problem. Sometimes that means never even filing a lawsuit, solving a problem. Sometimes it means having your client do something drastically different than they were planning on doing, maybe in a peacefully oriented way, an agreement implementing way that they wouldn't have even thought of had they come into a traditional lawyer. Here's where I am. I have a family law matter, an education law matter, or a real estate matter. Those are our 3 basic areas. And here's what I think we should do, A, B, and C, or here's what I want you to do for me, as opposed to collaboratively solving problems. Lawyers know the law. Clients generally know the facts. And how do you solve a problem? You apply the law to the facts and you come to a just result. Last part, peacemaking. Goodness gracious, if there's ever a way to solve a problem, it's to find agreement rather than find where you differ. So when we mediate, or even when I'm settling a case that's not in mediation, the very first thing a good lawyer does, who's cost-effective, problem-solving, and looking for resolutions that benefit their client, is trying to find those areas where there are agreements. We can peacemake on certain aspects, stipulations we lawyers call them. We can reach agreements as to disputed facts, put them behind us, and then maybe reach agreements concerning how to implement moving forward whatever the dispute might have been. A comprehensive global resolution. Now, sometimes you can't get everything done, and maybe you have to put 1 or 2 issues before the court. But what have you done? You've limited the issues in dispute, and you've worked toward peacemaking rather than judgments and execution and debtors and all the other things that happen in the context of litigation, which sometimes are very necessary because not every human does the right thing at all times. But when we represent clients, and those of you who are hearing this video, when you're sitting down with other attorneys, accountants, therapists, remember, they work for you. They need to be cost effective. Okay? They need to be looking at your matter in a way that they would solve problems in their own life or on behalf of their brother, sister, mother, brother, father, whatever, that they are really with you. They're trying to be cost effective, not worrying about their own cash flow, particularly in these financially difficult times. And then number two, they've got to be a problem solver. Okay? It's not cookie cutter. It's not go to the form book. It's listen, solve problems, and reach out to the other side and be a peacemaker. I like to say I'll be a peacemaker first and I'll hold out the olive branch. But if they don't accept the olive branch, the lawyer can still be that pit bull with lockjaw. That lawyer can still fight. That lawyer can still win, and get the judge to see how bad the other side is, whatever the issues may be. But first start with the big three. Imagine if all attorneys were cost-effective, problem-solving peacemakers. What a better world it would be. Thank you.